share with us and introduce our performing arts student, Jasmine Riley, who is a violinist student at the Douglas Anderson School of the Arts. Amen. Let's give her a hand.
And what an honor to be here this morning. In the absence of your shepherd of the house, to the associate pastor, to the congregation, and especially to the youth. Amen. To the Grissom family, thank you for considering honoring my history, Mr. Honorable Douglas Anderson. I would just like to take a moment and pay respect to the matriarch of our family, Mrs. Barbara Joyce of Austin. Auntie, can you please stand? Amen. And Honorable Douglas and Ethel Anderson. Amen. She is my mother's big sister. Amen. Auntie, thank you for all you did and continue to do, to inspire, to educate, and expose not just your children, but anybody who crosses your path. You have impacted so many lives. Anytime somebody says, what's your name? And I say, Barbara Joyce. Are you related to Miss Watson? Yes, that's my auntie. She did this, she did that, and I am honored to carry your name. Amen. As I stand here today, not alone, but with the support and the love of my family. I have all my siblings here with me today, and I am honored. I am honored. I have my husband, my daughter, my 2 grandkids, my first cousin, and 4 generations of Douglas Anderson here today. Amen. This is just the beginning of what to expect. Amen. We come from an education of backgrounders, social workers, providers, ministry leaders. And there's nothing that my great-grandparents thought or imagined that today, when they started a transportation company over 90 years ago to provide transportation for students of South Jacksonville, school number 107, that kids were being shot at a bus stop. Amen. Stop and think about it. From national, state, and local heroes, activists and leaders from slavery to civil rights days had one common goal. And that was for the people to be able to live and have all equal rights as anyone else did. What are our common goals? What do we believe in today? How do we display loyalty, perseverance, and integrity? Is it us? Is it something we have forgotten? Is it something that we don't continue? And yes, we face some form of racism. But when Douglas Anderson decided to start this transportation, they didn't use excuses. They took every opportunity. So I challenge you. My first challenge is, it's no one person's fault why we face the issues we face today. However, it is everybody's fault who says it's not my problem. Amen. When a couple decided to start a transportation service for kids who were walking miles and miles to school, they did not receive a paycheck from this. My grandmother drove the bus. My great-grandfather got the bus, but they didn't receive anything from it. They did it because it was morally, it was needed, and it was spiritual. When they donated school to Duval County, when they opened up their house and had a revolving door where Mrs. Anderson was a teacher and educated and gave free tutoring service, where Douglas Anderson had resources, became a PTA president. He did these things, not because of his children, but because of the children in the community. Amen. How many of us sit back and just watch? How many of us say, let somebody else do it? I did my thing. I'm retired. I'm this, I'm that. Oh, I work 3 jobs. I'm starting a business. Why do we do it? Are we doing it because we want financial gains? Are we doing it because we want materialistic items that we can brag about? Are we doing it because we want to make an impact? Because God anointed us and ordained us to do certain things. We have to self-check ourselves mentally and spiritually and realize why we wake up every day. If you're not waking up to take care of your next door neighbor, then you are not living.
Amen. All right. Fair.
The pastor said, how are we living? Are we just living just to make it? Are we living to be more abundantly? And abundantly is not for selfish gain.
Amen.
You will reap your fruits of your blessings by doing what God tells you to do. We will see our fruits of our blessing when our kids are not getting killed, when our kids are not afraid to go to the skating rink because they don't know if they're going to get shot, if a fight is going to happen.
Yeah.
That starts with us.
Yeah.
My next share moment of my great-grandparents is it takes a team. The name school may be Douglas Anderson, but everybody I talked to from South Jacksonville, from my parents, from my aunties, said that my great-grandmother, Elsa Anderson, was the backbone to the leg work.
Amen.
She didn't need a shine. She supported her husband. She didn't need a shine. She allowed him to go out and do the thing, but it took a team. We need to stop worrying about how many followers we have. We need to stop worrying about what clique, what social environment that we're in, and we need to just do. If you have a talent or gift, just give it. Give it, and it all will come back. We have to change our mindset. I don't know if it was us 70 babies who changed the mindset that it's all about fame and fortune, but it's not. Our kids are hurting because of our fame and fortune. Our kids are hurting because of the society idols that we want to become. It's not about that. They are following our footsteps. They see us, and either they're going to grow or they're going to keep dying off. Back during the segregation time, they inherited harassment, lynching, laws that were made to disable them, but it didn't stop them. We push it to the side. We say that has nothing to do with me. We see people on the corner that we know need us, a prayer, $1, a this, and we just look at them. We watch the young kids walk past us using profanity. Coach Farley, when I was at First Coast, would have made us drop and do push-ups. Girls like, boy, you cursing? You're gonna drop and do push-ups. We respected enough that we knew if we were cussing, we weren't gonna push around our elders.
Come on now.
These kids don't care. But why don't they care? Because we're doing it. We're not holding them accountable. We're not holding each other accountable. So come together as a team. Don't worry about who the pastor sees, who the coaches see, who the teachers see. Just do it. And you will shine in the end.
Amen.
My last challenge for you is for the youth to learn your worth. If nobody else celebrates you, you celebrate yourself. Find your talents, find your gifts. Be the minority that stands out. Become the needle in the haystack. When I was growing up, majority of my classmates knew we were going to college, military, or the workforce. These kids come out having no idea what they want, what they're going to be, who they're going to be. We dreamed at a young age to become doctors, choreographers, anything we imagine. These kids only know to become rappers. These kids only know to become the next football player. It is so much to life.
Right.
If you want to go into music, learn how to be a producer. Learn how to write music. It's more to being a rapper.
Say it.
The people who are actually getting paid are the people who you don't know that are the ghostwriters.
Right.
Research it. Learn your worth. Everybody has a passion. Everybody has a talent. I challenge you. And Chance will tell you, I'm going to come back and ask you. I'm going to see you. I remember faces. I'm going to come and say, wait a minute. What are you going to do? What do you want to be? What do you love? And we're going to support it, and we're going to celebrate it. We have to celebrate each other more. We have to say, you look nice. I'm proud of what you did. Thank you. You did such and such. Everybody does something for recognition at the end of the day. Right or wrong. A kid is going to act out in school if he's not getting attention. Negative attention is just as much to them as positive attention. So if every kid that you see is acting out, then we as adults are not doing something right. My mother once told me, everyone has a job on different levels, different expectations. But if you're focusing on your best, you're doing your work, and your neighbor is doing the same thing, then eventually your friends, your family, the community, the city, the nation will feel a domino effect from your impact.
Amen. Amen.
We have to do our work,
Have to.
from the babies to the senior citizens.
Yes, sir.
Until God takes us off of this face of earth, and then even you should be leaving a legacy that they are doing it too. As you find your talents, grow them, nurture them, celebrate them. Jasmine, I am a fan of every Douglas Anderson student, but I am more honored of every African American student that goes to Douglas Anderson.
Amen.
I have several students that I personally know that have graduated from there, and they are doing amazing things, and I expect the same from you. I expect the same from every youth in this church. I look to celebrate you. I look to get invited to your celebrations, your events. I expect, I'm holding you accountable. Parents, I'm holding you accountable to make sure your children are doing something. Jasmine, I ask you to stand, beautiful. Jasmine is a ninth grader at Douglas Anderson. She is not just a violinist, but she is a legacy maker. She is a pioneer. She is giving us a special name. She is giving the community a special name. As we bring Jasmine forward to play her violin and perform number 5, D major, I want us to give her a standing observation and a standing round of applause and let her know what it feels to be here.